White House Economic Advisor Gary Cohn and Communications Director Hope Hicks have both announced they are leaving the Trump administration in the coming weeks. Chip Getty Images President Trump insists his isn't a White House in chaos, but it's hard to deny the near constant churn of key aides, including Tuesday's announced departure of Economic Advisor Gary Cohn. A full 43% of top-level positions in the Trump White House have seen turnover. That is not normal. In fact, the Trump White House has had more turnover among senior aides in the first 13 and a half months of Trump's term than his four most recent predecessors had after 2 years. After 2 full years, President Obama was at 24% and President Bush was at 33%, said Catherine Dunn-Tempest of the Brookings Institution and the White House Transition Project, whose research specialty includes staff turnover. So, Trump already passed them with his first-year turnover. It continues to surge. In the hours before Cohn's resignation was announced, Trump foreshadowed a shakeup. "Yeah, there'll be people, I'm not going to be specific, but there'll be people that change," Trump said at a Tuesday afternoon press conference. "They always change. Sometimes they want to go out and do something else." One would note he was speaking of people, plural, as in multiple expected departures. Trump tweeted much the same Tuesday morning. "The new fake news narrative is that there is chaos in the White House. Wrong. People will always come and go, and I want strong dialogue before making a final decision. I still have some people that I want to change, always seeking perfection. There is no chaos, only great energy." Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, March 6, 2018. In addition to Cohn's departure, several other staffers have recently left or announced their imminent resignations. Communications Director Hope Hicks and Jared Kushner advisors Josh Raphael and Reed Cordish have all announced their departures, while Staff Secretary Rob Porter was ousted after allegations of spousal abuse came to light. A big question now is, who will be next? Cohn had assembled a team of policy aides who helped craft the White House infrastructure plan and tax framework. With Cohn leaving, will they stay? History would indicate that when someone at Cohn's level leaves, others follow. It's a domino effect. When a senior person leaves, there are other people that leave as well, Tempest said. Kind of by necessity, because the new person isn't necessarily going to want to work with them. And if the swirl of Washington chatter is accurate, Cohn isn't the only big-name White House official on the knife's edge. Chief of Staff John Kelly, National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster and advisor/son-in-law Kushner are all reportedly earning the ire of the president. As of January 20, the one-year anniversary of Trump's inauguration, turnover in top-level White House positions was off the charts, double that of President Ronald Reagan's first year and more than triple the rate of President Barack Obama's first year. Since then, there has been turnover in another 6 senior-level positions that Tempest tracks. This is an environment that is not suitable for governing. "You need people with institutional knowledge, you need expertise," said Tempest. "There's vacancies on top of vacancies. Typically, there is much more staff turnover in a president's second year in office than in the first." There was some question of whether in the case of Trump, there had been so many departures in the first year that the pattern would be different and the exit door would swing more slowly in his second year. It is now clear that isn't the case. "It looks as though turnover continues," Tempest said. "People are moving to new positions. A lot of people are resigning or leaving. It's unclear when this will cease or whether it's just a continuous process with President Trump." Why so much turnover? Trump admitted his White House isn't an easy place to work because he fosters an environment of conflict. "It's tough," Trump said. "I like conflict. I like having two people with different points of view. And I certainly have that. And then I make a decision, but I like watching it. I like seeing it." In Cohn's case, he was often on the losing end of those policy debates. Trump insisted in a tweet that he will be easy to replace. "Many people wanting the job will choose wisely." Trump wrote, "We'll be making a decision soon on the appointment of new chief economic advisor. Many people wanting the job will choose wisely." Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, March 7, 2018. Tempest has data going back to Reagan's presidency and, in an effort to make apples-to-apples comparisons, only tracks certain senior positions that have equivalents across administrations. In the Trump administration, she is tracking 65 positions, but turnover in each position only counts once, and if someone changes jobs or gets a promotion, they are not counted twice. This means that in Tinpa's dataset, outgoing Communications Director Hope Hicks is only counted once and the 5 changes in the position of Communications Director don't count 5 times. In a way, she is undercounting in the name of consistency, and still, Trump's White House is shattering records.